I'm Tiana. You are watching Good Things TV. We are here in Melbourne on the first day of Good Things Festival, sponsored by Ned Whiskey, and I am here with absolute beloved Australian band, Majority, Regurgitator. Welcome.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So tell me, festivals are back. We're actually able to do all of this. Like, we've got a couple of days ahead to do all these bits and bobs. How are you guys feeling to be getting back on festival stages and being able to be in and amongst actually playing music again?
Awesome.
It feels really cool, especially coming here, because this is where they used to have the big day out. So when you come back here, it kind of brings back all those feelings of like, oh, wow, that's right. And everyone, getting together in a big crowd and it's quite nostalgic, close to my heart. It's good. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's been the nice thing, like, to revisit all those glory days. And, like, the amazing thing is to think, like, time just keeps passing. And I looked up when your debut album came out, like, 96.
Wow. Yeah.
And now it's, like, when did the time go? Where did the time go? What have we been doing? But in and amongst that, you have obviously played that many shows, festivals, everything. If I had to put you on the spot and make you think, is there something that jumps out as like a particular standout festival memory from all this time? Like whether it was something amazing, something hilarious, something that went bad? Like, what springs to mind instantly?
I think about that time where you split your pants on stage.
Yeah, that was the first time we played like Big Day Out Sydney in '96. There was some big bands on there. It was biggest crowd we ever played, yeah. And it was like first song just ripped my pants. So I played the whole show like...
Totally planned.
I don't know if that's...
Yeah, was it on purpose?
That's all I remember, actually.
I was wearing vintage fashion. You should never wear vintage fashion on stage. Like you need something, hardy and strong. But, we've had probably better memories. Like, I don't know, we played with Peaches on stage at Sydney. That was pretty cool. We did rock show with her. That was a pretty fun experience. Her voice was so loud, it just felt like it blew up the speakers. Yeah, she was great.
Yeah, I mean, good fashion tips for all of us too in and amongst that. Like no vintage pants when we're on stage potentially for the next generation of musicians.
That's right. Especially 20-year-old pants. Yeah.
What about you? Is there anything extra that was potentially good other than the pants splitting?
That's pretty much been the highlight for me.
Yeah, it's hard to top.
It is. I mean, yeah, I do remember getting on the stage for the first time at one of these things and just going, holy fuck, there's that many people in the world.
Yeah.
It was
crazy,
huge.
actually.
It is pretty crazy.
Because you get so used to, as you're a band and you're coming up and you're playing small bars and clubs and you get used to that. And then, with a gig like this where you just get put up and there's a big crowd, it's actually a really big shift, especially if you're a band like you were in the 90s in Australia and you were lucky enough to get on the big day out and play with these really big bands that pull these big crowds, it's quite a shock. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get to meet all your heroes, get completely disappointed.
Yes.
I wasn't disappointed when I hung out with some of my heroes.
Who was your favourite?
Yeah.
Who was your favourite to hang out with?
Oh, we had that party at Adelaide Hilton on that 96 tour with Parry Farrell invited me to his penthouse party, and Nick Cave and Rage Against the Machine and all the Bad Seeds and Jesus Lizard and a whole bunch of bands came up, and it kind of went down pretty quickly, but it was fun while it lasted.
That's all that matters, right?
Yeah. That was fun. That wasn't on stage, but
Yeah, but that's a pretty awesome memory. And I guess like in and amongst that, we've got so many bands on this run of Good Things at the moment. Like, is there anyone that you want to see, haven't seen yet, want to befriend, haven't befriended yet? Like, who are you most excited to see or potentially meet?
Well, there is TISM, of course, because they're kind of our arch enemy. So
I didn't want to bring it up, but I'm glad you did.
yeah, so we can't wait to see them.
My manager's been taking photos of their manager from behind. He's sending them all to me on texting them.
Last time
so
we got
weird.
together, there was blood. So
There was.
Will there be blood during Good Things 2022?
This is a question you could ask us in Sydney tomorrow. Perhaps if you're coming to Sydney, find out if there is blood spilt.
Yes.
On the stage or in this backstage area, perhaps.
There is a bit of red already on the floor here, so I don't know, we could
There
just...
might be some other band rivalry we don't know about, maybe.
An unspoken Good Things rival. Well, we'll have to watch this space for that one. But tell me, like, when you're crafting a set list for something like this at this point, like, there's a lot of awesome material to choose from. Is it just, like, easy, you don't have to think about it, muscle memory, you can just put a set list together, no sweat? Or is it something that each time you kind of, like, do we mix it up? Do we do the same? What's the go with that?
It's all about the costumes, really. We've got to get the costumes right.
Yes.
So
we really learnt from that vintage thing. So after that,
Aha, it's come back.
we've got to get new costumes, we've got to get neat stuff.
that's right. Final polyvinyl.
Yeah. I don't know, yeah, but we like to have a bit of a party when we play, so try and make it fun and fast and up and energetic and I don't know.
Ballads.
Yeah.
No ballads.
Yeah.
Zero ballads.
No salad.
No one's.
No ballad salad.
No ballad salad.
I love that. Well, given we are here at Good Things, it's all about celebrations. We're actually able to have a festival, as we said at the start. Like, it's just an incredible thing. Tell me, for both of you, what is a song that springs to mind when you think about celebrating, whether it's relaxing or having a party or something like that? What's a song that will kick on and instantly make you want to celebrate?
ESG's Dance. I love that song. I don't know why, every time I hear it, I literally do want to dance. And it sounds really obvious, but that's my kicker. I love that. Yeah.
Perfect. What about yourself?
Have to be Prince for me. 99. Has to be 99 every time.
Oh, there's been so many good things. I think I need to actually start putting a playlist together of all these answers because they are so different. So I'm going to have to go through, but two of my favourites for the day, but don't tell the other bands. Secret. And lastly, I know it's been a very busy year. Obviously, returning to music has been a massive feat in itself, but what else can you guys reveal about what you may be up to next going into 2023, if you can believe it, because I can't.
It's insane, isn't it?
It's flown by.
Yeah. I don't know. How's your year been?
I don't know. I don't know. It's December somehow.
Most people I speak to have had a dreadful year. I don't know why. Yeah. You know what reminds me of it? You know how when you get on an escalator and it's not working? You kind of walk down it and you feel really weird.
It feels like...
That's what this year's been like. It's been really strange.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah, well, we have been recording a little bit and we're doing some demos and stuff, so we'll do another record, I reckon.
Yeah. I mean, you've just made my year better already in that, so thank you for fixing my escalator. But that's so exciting, guys. I know it's going to be a good couple of days to finish out Good Things 2022. So exciting to have Regurgitator on the bill. Cannot wait to see you guys. I'm hoping to see you because today we have not been able to potentially do much, but throughout the run I'll see you, and thank you for your time.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
See ya.
Thank you.